Welcome, everyone. We're back. We are back. Waiting for you guys to get back. I think I fixed the Wi-Fi. We should be ready for the re-upload. Well, the re-upload is live, but I just sent it to the Discord. Oh, they score! It's Shimmick. Dumbo lost his stick, I think, in the netting. He was never able to get there. It becomes for Shimmick, and it's shot number 13 on goal. And Shimmick puts this past the former Ranger. Just a wrist shot from the blue line. I know, that won't be Shimmick's goal. That one off of Gambrell, and Dumbo's just in the ice going, oh no. Right at the blue paint, the Sharks, who've been working all night long, have been the better team, have finally tied the game. It's interesting, too, though, with Shimmick and the Sharks, because the Minnesota Wild, after they scored that one goal, only got one more shot, and the Sharks got 3, and their third, after the Minnesota Wild got the 3 straight, ended up being the goal to tie it. We are back. Oh, your friend's cousin. Okay, still really awesome, though. Of course, obviously. I love Spurgeon. He's really good. He's the captain, too, which is awesome. Although I did think Suter should have been the captain. But still, Jared's a really good player for the Wild. Run out to moved in. Johansson tries for Fiala. Fiala back to Johansson. Carlson working. Fiala trying to take it away. It's taken away. Then the Sharks out to center. It's Timo Meier. He sends it off the blue line. Well, don't you want them to lose because they're right behind? They're 3 points behind you in the standings. And what the Ducks? There's a lot of good hockey players from Edmonton, from Alberta anyway. I'm pretty sure. And I'm not talking like now. I'm talking like in league history. Oh, no, it's just one goal. Still 3-2. Zuccarello trying to drop it through, and he went off the goalie, dipping down. Would have been 2-1 Wild, and LeBanc will shoot this through. 2:25 left in the first period. 1-1 our score. Cole and now Couture from the line. I'll be very disappointed if the Wild lose this game, especially if they lose in regulation. Kane hit hard, and it's Couture. Far angle shot and stepped in. LeBanc and a save made by Talbot. You're going to care if the Avs lose, but they should win. The Ducks, who went on a tear early in the year, just horrible, but they've been a bit better. They've gotten a few wins. I don't know if they're on a win streak, but I think they've won the last 2 out of 3. And they've been beating good teams. So They are on a win streak. The last two games against the Blues. And that one changed everything too because the Blues only getting 1 point between those two, and it was the overtime loss. What was it last night? Yeah, last night the Manson goal where the Ducks were down the whole game and then they came back and won it in overtime. Ducks aren't really a threat right now for the playoffs, but they are neutralizing St. Louis's. And I'll tell you, Arizona is very happy that this is going on. Sturm right off the draw, Bukestad over to Brodin. Brodin, he'll backhand in. Try to sweep this across Stern. He can't get there. Chimik took a hit on him, and the Wild will turn this around. It's Brodin. Brodin over to Stern. Out to Dumba. And back to Brodin. 85 seconds left in the first. 1-1 our score. As Eriksson Ek tried to go and take that away. Shemek got the tying goal. The first goal, of course, Marcus Johansson, who was really good early in the year, kind of slowed down. Oh, here's Eriksson Ek, breakaway pass. What a pass! What a goal! They score! Nick Bonino! That's made it 2-0. I'm definitely getting noise. There's Eriksson Ek and a pass right through. He just moved to the fence. Got everybody keeping their heads. And a perfect pass and a wide open Nick Bonino. What a play by Eriksson Ek. It's 2-1 Minnesota Wild. A 5-game scoreless drought for Bonino. No points, no nothing. And finally getting a goal. That's a big monkey off his back. His second as a Minnesota Wild player. His other, it came in Denver against the Avalanche in the game after the last game in San Jose for the Wild, where they won 6-2. Also winning 6-2 in that game against the Avalanche. Dropped off the corner boards, glove down by Couture. So a late goal for the Wild has given them the 2-1 lead. They are still getting pummeled in shots, 18-7, but they're winning the game. Ferraro will chop this off the boards, icing against the San Jose Sharks. Gambrell never got there. So 2 seconds left in the first period, and the Wild are going to have an offense. An offensive zone draw in front of Martin Jones. Go-ahead goal, though, is the Landeskog goal. Right off the circle, it's going to be tied up, and the Wild did not play the best of periods whatsoever, but they have a lead. They took a 1-0 lead, and then it was tied with a Chimik shot, but Eriksson Ek wheeling the puck through and had a partial breakaway. It looked like a full breakaway for a second, and then getting that pass across as the Sharks' defense manifested. And what a great goal for Nick Bonino. So it is 2-1 Minnesota Wild at the end of the first period. The go-ahead goal goes to the former Pittsburgh Penguin and Vancouver Canuck, as well as many other things. Bonino makes it 2-1 at the end of the first period. Wild in front. Oh, wow. Score again. Yeah, you guys are playing good. We're not playing the way we need to play, but we got the lead, so I'm not complaining. And Vegas right now, in fact, I can go to that game right now. Yeah, let me go to that game right now, actually, once I put in the thing in the description. I'm going to go to that game right now. Also, the Kings have tied it, which is great for both of our teams. We got a fight here for the Minnesota, the Colorado Anaheim game. It's Getzlaf and Belmar, and Getzlaf, the bigger man, trying to take down Belmar. Belmar's got Getzlaf on the duck shoulder of his front jersey. Belmar trying to take down Getzlaf. Getzlaf's hammering away. 2 punches up high, a punch to the face, and the referees will separate the Ducks captain and the grinder for the Avalanche. I will say this is more of a problem for the Anaheim Ducks. We go to commercial because losing that player. We go to commercial 5-2 Colorado between the Avalanche and Anaheim. So for the rest of the period, I'll stream this. Okay, so the Devils play. All right. Here we go. The Devils play the Bruins tomorrow at 7, and the Red Wings play the Panthers tomorrow at 7. There's an 8 o'clock Stars, and usually I would do 8 o'clock is the nightcap. Usually I would do that game, but the Michigan game, I'm not going to stream the end of the Dallas game at least, maybe some of it. But so tomorrow will be New Jersey and Boston mainly. It's MSG +2, which means I need to get it off my computer. That's annoying. But okay. Mainly New Jersey, but also some of the Detroit, Florida game. I'll try as much as I can there. Pollock just scored? Who's Pollock? I'm behind right now, and I'm watching the road broadcast, but it's fine. Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus come to life. We'll get the we're gonna get the Kings or the Flames game next for the second intermission game, because this one will be over by the start of the second intermission.
After the whistle mixed it up, the Ducks captain didn't like that. Well, Graves had his arms tied up, so it was like 2-on-1. Kind of thought we were going to see this, especially
I have a few jerseys. I don't have that many hockey jerseys, believe it or not, for being a diehard hockey fan. It's just that when I got into hockey, I never really wanted to buy that many jerseys, and they're expensive too. But I have a lot of football jerseys since when I was a kid. I got Eli Manning, believe it or not, autographed by the commissioner. I've actually met the NFL and the NHL commissioner, believe it or not. Nice. I also have I have a Brodeur jersey signed by everybody on the Stanley Cup 1995 Devils roster. So beat Detroit and of course beat Philadelphia before that, beat Pittsburgh before that, beat Boston before that. I have I have a Taylor Hall Devils jersey, believe it or not. I've got Yohan Santana Mets jersey. I said Eli Manning, Justin Tuck, Hakeem Nicks, Victor Cruz. Yeah, I'm a big Giants guy. Beckham, Shepard, Barkley. I'm a huge New York Giants guy. I got a few Knicks jerseys: Carmelo Anthony, Tyson Chandler, Iman Shumpert, like old. And I got a few soccer jerseys too. I got a Wayne Rooney. I got a Messi Barcelona jersey. I got a Wayne Rooney Manchester United jersey. I got a Thierry Henry Red Bulls jersey. Yeah, I am a Red Wings fan, but I told you I don't have any hockey jerseys besides the I don't have any Red Wings jerseys except for or any NHL jersey except for the Devils. Like when I started liking those other teams, I didn't buy their jerseys yet. I want to, but it's a lot of money, you guys. Some point I'll buy them, but I don't know when. I'm a big Red Wings fan. I just don't have that much Red Wings stuff. Avalanche to bring out at the corner. McCarr
Looks a lot
sent
like
it through.
the way he floats all over the ice.
Back to McCarr. That's got a great team they've got, Colorado. McKinnon weaves. McKinnon behind the goal. McKinnon still dropped off a couple of sticks. And it's sent to center ice. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I love the 95 Cup team the most, Abs fan. I said I have a Marty Brodeur jersey signed by every player on the 1995 Cup team. I didn't say I love the 95 Cup team the most. I love the 2000 Cup team the most. I did not say the 95 Cup team.
I think about a player like Jamie Drysdale in a game like this and the lessons that he will learn in a game.
And it's my favorite team anyway. Detroit's not my favorite team. New Jersey is. What are my thoughts on Taylor Hall? I think he's a good player, but he really needs more intensity in his game. And he's just so inconsistent, like bouncing from team to team, and it's not the playoff success that he wants like other players have. Avs up by 3 here. Drop it down from the corner and send out to center. Ducks will try to chip this in. They will off a deflection. And Drysdale. They need 3 goals. Manson threw it to the circle, and Kadri will backhand this off the wall. Yeah, I like 2000, though. I love the core. I like the Arnott. You're putting words in my mouth. I never said I didn't like the Arnott goal. I don't know why I'm so annoyed, but I never said I didn't like the Arnott goal. I just said it wasn't my favorite. But I will say 03 is kind of like 03 does hit home. Or yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, but I remember I told you game 1 because game 7, game 6 to win the cup is amazing, but game 1 is just like one of my favorite NHL games of all time. 7-3. So many great guys scored. You had the top scorers, the Shikoras and the Arnotts and the Eliashes. Well, he didn't score a goal that game, but he had points. You got some of the grinders that still had offensive potential. Like you had guys like McGillney getting in and Sergei Brelin scoring the goal. And then you had Ken Danico and Scott Stevens. That's just like nuts. And Marty Brodeur played fantastic, and Belfour did not play well. Brought out again the Avs to force it out through. I never really thought that Scott Niedermayer shot really hit Rupp, though. I just thought it went through him. But they did give the deflection to him. He had the game-winning goal. A guy who would later play for the Rangers. Mike Rupp. We go to commercial. Still 5-2 Avs. Still 3-1 Jets. The winner Scheifele. Again, go ahead, Scheifele. 6:27 left in the second. And, are you talking off day? You're talking real off day. You have to remember, they knew tight games because they won. Well, obviously game 2 was tight, but they won a super close game. I think they scored the first goal or the second goal. They had the game that they played in game 7 against you guys was 3-2 the final score? 2-1, 3-2. It was super tight, and the Avalanche, as the game went on, had the better of the play than Dallas, even though the Stars won the game. But Eddie Belfour just absolutely outplayed Patrick Waugh. I'm sorry, he just did. And then Belfour, they have the break. Obviously, the Devils also played a game 7. So it wasn't like the Devils, they had all the rest. They swept Philly. No. In fact, they were down. They were the first team. I don't know if they're the only team. In fact, let me think about it. Just give me a sec. Please don't what? Please don't what? Avs fan, please don't what? What are you asking me? Say that he was better than Waugh? He was. I'm trying to think. Just give me a second here in the conference final thing. Colorado, there were 5. That's in game 7s, too. I'll tell you what I'm thinking of. You just got to give me a second here. Of that game? Yeah. I'll go back to broadcasting. I'm just for the Avalanche Ducks, but I'm just trying to think some more of Game 6 Devils Kings. Fine. But I wasn't doing it to annoy you. I was just doing it for a statistical reason. You could have just said Game 6 Devils Avs. But no, I was doing it for statistical reason. I'm doing some other statistic right now, which is what's going on right now in my head. Okay, so Game 7.
Western Division playoff final if all things play out the way most people expect them to. And they're very different teams.
Those 3-1, but Devils were up 3-1.
So more speed and skill.
The West, no. 4, 6. Dude, just ignore my muttering. 7 knows the 2. 6. They were up 3 as well. 5. I'll do it in my head while I broadcast this. Brought out for the Avs to try to send this off the corner wall and continue their way through. Brought it out and moved out across. Spun for the Ducks to pitch this back off the wall and dropped it to be moved back down. The Ducks will set this off of a couple of sticks. It's taken back. Kadri sends it over, and Saad could not get there, the former Chicago Blackhawk and Columbus Blue Jacket. He had an off day in Game 7. He did not have an off day in Game 6. He did not have an off day in Game 6. He was very good, but Waugh played better, and the Devils had no offense. The Devils were not very good offensively in that series at all. But I would not say he had an off day in Game 6. Game 7, fine. Penalty coming up against Anaheim, and Delorier is getting into it with Kadri. Graves was also into something there.
Regulation.
3-1 conference final. We go to commercial. 4:53 left. 5-2 Avalanche. I think we'll be ready for the game to start again, but just give me a second. It's going to start in 3 minutes. The second period will resume. Will start in 3 minutes. For the shot attempts of 35-11 for San Jose. Unbelievable. And we're just getting into the second period to start. But hold on. We're going to go right back. I didn't watch too much of that. I'm not sure. But I'm still right now in my thought process. I'll tell you when I'm ready, when I'm done with what I'm doing right now. So waiting here for that.
Register now and get all the details at NHL.com/gaming. Honda, the official vehicle of the 2021 NHL Gaming World Championship.
And the team everybody loves. The team at NHL Network. Catch up with the news of the day on NHL Now.
Yeah, it was as I said. Okay, Avs 29. I was just going through. I wasn't mad. I was just going through a process right now of, and I was correct. It almost happened twice. I believe Chicago and LA in 2014 and Ottawa and New Jersey in 2003. But the Devils in 2003, in 2000 against Philadelphia are the only team not in playoffs, but in conference final history to come back from 3-1 down. In fact, I believe farthest, there's not a team that did it in the final. This team's ever gone down 0-3, but 3-1. So I guess that counts. But no team in conference final history has ever gone back, besides them, has come back from 3-1 down to win the conference and go to the final. The closest was Ottawa, New Jersey 2 years after were close too, but Ottawa lost late in regulation. The closest was Chicago and LA. Chicago was down 3-1 in Game 5. They were in overtime. If the Kings would have won that game, the Kings would have gone to the Stanley Cup final before the Rangers even did. But the Blackhawks won in overtime. Roosevelt, the former King, and then Game 6, they kind of clobbered them. Look at the clobbering fights here in the highlights as we're about to go to the second period. They go on to shot off the goalie. But then in Game 7, they're winning for the whole game, and the Kings come back and tie it. And Alec Martinez scores against Chicago in the conference final in overtime. But if the Blackhawks score in overtime in a building they were very good in, then they would have joined New Jersey for the only team in conference finals history to be down 3-1 and advance to Stanley Cup. Here we go. San Jose is off, and they win the draw. Dropped it back out. Oh, my God. What is going on? Can I hide the user? I don't want all of their...
Since February the 24th. Overall for the season, the Wild are only at 45.4. How about this for perspective? Over the last 10 seasons, there have only been 6 teams who finished a year with a lower faceoff percentage than Minnesota has right now. Well, losing Eagle Floyd obviously hurts most.
Icing on Dumba. Yeah, I hit him because it wouldn't let me delete the comment for some stupid reason. I don't know why. And I don't know if it's because he's a mod. I'm not sure. And it's, it doesn't bother. Oh, no. I have a feeling I know where this is going. If I see another letter that I think is coming up, I'm removing it. Wild to bring this out at the corner and send through from the wall. Dropped out. Oh, NBC. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, he's not a mod now? Wait, what happened? Oh. I just added you back as a moderator. I don't know why that it did that, but YouTube's weird. Greenway shoots, saved by Jones, and it circulates back into the Minnesota zone. Brodin with it. No. I unmodded. I just modded you back. That was an accident. I don't know. We were really close to getting him out, but in the box, but no. Wild moving the puck here. Spurgeon back over. Suter shooting, and it's deflected high. Spurgeon with the puck. Or Balsers is there, and nothing across. Sharks will file this in. It's Myers fighting off Suter. Tip to the corner, good hit. Now the Wild bring it out at center. Did they get a 2-on-1? No, because the Sharks came back defensively. Almost had a 3-on-2. And dropped out from Spurgeon back to the left circle. Couture will drop this out at center.
Heard Marcus Johansson mention the ice surface in his intermission interview. That's not the first time we've heard that about the SAP Center this year. No, it's been like that.
Nice. That's good for the Avs. I'm not really looking at the NHL app right now, so if you want to tell scores, you can. Obviously, the Avs game will be the first to end, and then the second intermissions are close, I think, for Winnipeg and Calgary and Los Angeles and Vegas. This, of course, will be the last game to end for the night, so after this game's over, we'll end. But the second intermission will pick either LA or Vegas or Calgary or Winnipeg. I'm not sure which game I'm going to do. I'm leaning towards Calgary and the Jets, but I'm not positive. The Kings game heavily affects the Wild. The Winnipeg Calgary game affects the Vancouver with weight, as this is an icing. Oh, nice.
So your career started very well at the SAP Center. The very first goal ever scored in this building. Al McInnes scored the goal, assisted by Wes Walz.
Somebody's doing some homework. You must have dug real deep for that one.
Just before, later in your career, I know the ice bothered you. It seemed to bother you that night. Yeah.
Dumba chip through. Bukestad hits Marlowe. Sharks keep it in. Shemek. Marlowe shoots. Blocked away. And out. That was Veal. Back through has Shemek, but it is a shot by Sorensen, which goes high. And Sturm trying to take the puck out, but Dumba is bumped off the puck there to try to chip to center ice. And moved out. Oh, the Vegas kind of rolled through. Oh, I didn't know that. Flames winning 4-1. That is great. LA, that's not that good. Grubhub dance or else? LA, okay, so those games will definitely go to intermission kind of before this game even will hit 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Eriksson Ek to try to chase Martin Jones. Unless there's some sort of like glass fracture thing or something. Eriksson Ek trying to throw it in and nothing there. Gambrell sets off the line. It's Carlson. Sharks will chop this in. Minnesota Wild lead this 2-1. All the teams, the top three favored to win, are winning right now. And here's Bonino shooting. Oh, he hit the post. Wild just hit the post trying to go through. Wild lead by 2. Avs lead by 3. Wild lead by 1, excuse me. Avs lead by 3. And the Golden Knights, Vegas, leads by 2. All of the Californian teams, believe it or not, are the victims right now. Anaheim, San Jose, and LA. The Sooner will chop this off the glass, and that was in the standings also. That was the way that they are ranked in the standings as it dropped there. Okay, so they win. What's the final score? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a knife. So what is it, 5-2, I'm guessing? Again, I'm not looking at the scores. Johansson tried to set it over for Fiala. Sharks will bring it out. Hertel. Going to drop through, and it's taken away at Johansson. Off the glass. And brought in Hartman right off the puck. And Blasek can't get there. Johansson looking for the puck. Cole tried to slap it out to the blue line, but nothing there. 5-2. Okay. So that's the final score there. They win by 3. Landeskog is the game winner for the Avalanche. Obviously, right now, the 3 games going on, Winnipeg, Calgary, this game, as Susie tries to jam the goal, and LA and Vegas. At the right circle, Hartman trying to throw it in, and now a shot there by Johansson is deflects away. And while they're pushing here, Fiala, the blue line, great skating there. That was Dumba. Fiala sets it back out. It's kept through. It's shot wide. Dumba trying to keep it in and got it off his glove. And the puck got thrown in by Balcers and taken now Jonas Brodin. Brodin over to Fiala. Fiala. And he shoots off the goalie. But just missed a little bit. It took a piece of it. Martin Jones did. Former LA King. And Boston Bruin goalie really didn't play for them that long either. Well, for the Kings he did. Holds it in a shot. Oh, this deflects wide again. The Wild trying to get that other goal that they'll need. 1-on-1 as the Sharks are changing. Now the Wild defense gets back. Zuccarello trying to drop it off to Couture. And the Wild are going to race for this puck. Kaprizov can't beat Carlson. Back out at center, and it's Victor Rask, his first ice time tonight. Rask shifts off from Kane, and now Canadian Brent Burns off the legs there. Spurgeon looking for the puck, the Edmontonian. Spurgeon can't get there. Kaprizov does. He hits it off of the puck off of Spurgeon. And now it's Johnson. 19-10 shots on goal favoring San Jose. 6 more shots this period for the Sharks. 4 for Minnesota. Back out it goes, a shot, and a save made by Jones. And Kane will send this in. Sorensen goes and gets the puck. But playing defense is Suter. A veteran who was drafted years and years ago by Nashville, did a great number there, and then has been in Minnesota. Minnesota native, too, as this puck helter-skelter skitters away. Sturm, and now Spurgeon back to Sturm. Sturm will shoot in, and he's got Bukestad with him at the backside. Who does Michigan play tomorrow? UCLA, Trent. UCLA. That game will be tomorrow at 9:57 p.m. It might be at 10, but the app reads at 9:57 p.m. We will stream that game after the Devils, Bruins, and Red Wings, Panthers. But no, Oregon's out, actually. They got eliminated by USC. USC is playing Gonzaga tomorrow early. Right now, Houston goes to the Final Four. Right now, Baylor is playing against Arkansas. Last time I checked, they were kind of blowing them out. But I haven't seen Alexis here in a week. No, I haven't either. As the Wild try to throw this back in, but the Sharks maintaining the puck. Trent, I don't know what to make of that comment, but it's not that bad, so I'm going to delete it. I believe Darnell Nurse, somewhere Edmonton, Toronto, had the overtime winners. Trying to drop it through, and Bonino. We've not seen Parise today. I wonder if he is expendable. I don't think Suter is, and I know the Wild will try to be buyers, not sellers in the deadline, especially in this division, but they got to think about what Parise is meaning with their hockey team, as it's back out, and Hartman, Greenway trying to go grab it. Greenway tries to send it in on goal, and it's poked off the glass. Dumba moved away Hartman, and now it is Ryan Donato. That's his former team. He'll send off the wall. And out Brodin, also his native team. He's a Minnesota. He's from Minnesota. As it's brought out for Johansson. Over through to Hartman. Hartman shooting just wide of Jones. Good passes to the blue line, but nobody was there to go take it back. Very quick moving second period. We're already halfway in. 10 minutes to go. No stoppage so far. Johansson shoots. And a save by Jones. And it's Timo Meier to send through. Meier back away. Talbot throws up. Well, I think there was one stoppage, but it wasn't like a commercial stoppage. I think it was 2 all game. All period, excuse me. Run out for the Wild to try to send this off and back. Johansson backhanding it through. Rask there. Picked off by Johansson. Johansson threw on Burns. Burns had Hertel. A good hit by Soucy, but here come the Sharks. 2-on-2. Hertel has Kane. Couture drops up. 4-on-3 right now. Shot there by Šimek. Ferraro sends it over to Kane. Kane with the puck. They're leading by 7 in shots on goal. They're trailing by 1 actually in goals. And it's picked off by the Sharks again. Thrown through Kane. And Rask almost got it out, but didn't. And drop it off Zuccarello. Former Dallas Star cannot get it out and threw to center ice off of Kaprizov's stick. And it went off a Shark stick as well and out of play. Finally, we go to the first commercial break. First commercial break of the second period. Eriksson Ek hit the post. It's still 2-1 Minnesota Wild.
TWC is back. Register now and get all the details at NHL.com/gaming. Navy Federal Credit Union, the official military appreciation partner of the NHL Gaming World Championship. What do you do?
I see a goal. It's a goal. Top shelf. And you? Thank you.
That's a save.
No doubt about it. Are you sure?
Say something bad, Peter? No, I'm not.
NHL tonight. NHL Network. It's clear as day.
Oh, no? Oh, no, what? Oh, that's the alternate. The puck drops here account? Yeah.
More than that. Watch this back check here by Johansson get back. He does a great job of getting back into the play. If you want to play 20 minutes tonight, look at that speed. He chews up about 70 feet of ice and then comes up with a loose puck. Nice little backhand saucer pass over to Hartman. They're able to get into the other zone. If you want to play 20 minutes,
Then again, that was the great pass there
the
from
coach has to have confidence in you. And right now,
Hartman
that
and
guy right there has
back out again.
the way Marcus Johansson is playing. That's the most minutes that he's played all year. 20 minutes last game, and there's a big reason. That's a big reason why he's getting on the ice more often.
back out through. We got the Sharks to move. It's a power play, actually, for San Jose trying to take the lead. Couture shoots, deflection, and a save made by Talbot, and the Wild clear.
Double play in the Sharks. On the power play, 23rd in the league. They're 1 for 11 over their last 6 games. While on the kill, very good.
Sheesh, Jordan. What? What's up? Kane trying to drop through Hertel, down at the right circle, and throwing Carlson. Couture, Carlson, waits, Couture, Hertel, save Talbot, rebound puck, Talbot makes the save. Oh my, he's kept the Wild with the lead, and no.
So easy. That save that he made on that short little pass into the middle from Earl. Bumps into a quiet area, just gets his pad open, and then he stays quiet.
Just
You know that he knows where he kicked the rebound.
right there for that play, and just another save the rebound shot out immediately, and
Swallows the puck up. 40 seconds in, so we can get new.
flown it back out again.
Really important part of that whole sequence there is swallowing of pucks, especially when you're doing penalties.
Why do I feel like Nathan made that alternate account? Drop through Carlson. Backhand pass. 63 seconds left. In the power play, Kane tried to send it off the wall. It's Couture. Couture. Carlson. Couture. Carlson. Carlson holds. Wrister blocked in front. But it's Kane with the puck, and now the Wild will shoot it down the ice.
What a nice break of that puck to pop out to Cole there when the Wild forward had a broken stick, especially in the second period when that bench is so far away. That was a big play there by Cole getting that puck down the ice.
Meyer aimed the goal. Marlowe trying to get it back to Meyer. Johansson trying to wrestle the puck out to center.
Back out there of his team of Meyer, and now Couture. He'll shoot this in. Sharks looking for one last chance here on the power play. Couture, he's held up on the play there. Couture trying to draw a penalty, nothing called, and they had a chance in on goal too as well. Meyer holding, trying to get it away from Hartman, and it's sent back to Burns. Burns a wrister, and that bobbled and hobbled and deflected away. The penalty is over. Full strength now. Wild and Sharks still 2-1 in favor of Minnesota. The Bonino goal. Look for his first game-winning goal as a member of the Minnesota Wild. As it's Timo Myers. You think it's GDD? Oh, okay. The only reason I thought maybe Nathan was because it said, I want another politics talk, and he was like really happy to do that. One day we did it. Like, well, it wasn't on air, it was like off air. It was like off stream. Nick Donaway, Sorensen, and throwing it through off of Talbot. Icing. I will say, if you guys, after the stream, if you guys want to join on Hockey Talk and talk for a little bit, I'll be down. But after the stream. Yeah, there's that lottery for the Polaris snowmobile, Minnesota Wild snowmobile, only in Only in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Sends it back to the line. Dumbo pumps with Sorensen. The puck comes back down into wild ice. Zuccarello there to pick it up.
Back out Zuccarello.
Back in the corner.
And that was Dumba. They get it out. Zuccarello still with it.
Deflection ahead for Minnesota.
Puck at the corner.
Checked at center, but Vlasic's there.
Trying to get back is Brodin, and Marko Vlasic still at it.
Couldn't get it by Zuccarello.
Trying to get it back out to center.
With Gambrell playing at the center ice.
And flown off of Kirill Kaprizov.
To Kaprizov. Still leads all rookies.
Kaprizov, Dumba, now Rask.
But he's now just tied for the rookie goal lead. Is
He
Suter.
leads all rookies in assists and points, but he's tied for the all-time rookie, not all-time, but rookie goal lead today. So he doesn't have a lead in that anyway. But I still think he's the definite front runner, like Pettersson was a few years ago, to win the Kohler Trophy.
Pieces that was acquired by Ottawa in the trade that brought Carlson to San Jose.
Well, you don't necessarily have to talk about politics. Like a save made by Dubnyk off a great Shark shot. You could just talk about whatever if you wanted to, but it's more for other people that specifically want to talk about politics. We talk about anything, but still. Johnson will move it out around. He went behind the goal, and Ian Cole will shoot this wide. It deflects to the corner. Fiala was there. Bukestad. He hits Hertel. Wild pick it off. They keep in. Johnson right off the boards. And turning with it, Bukestad. Bukestad holds, trying to pass it to the circle. Kane beats him to the puck. Evander Kane, 2-on-1. Kane and Carlson. Kane passes Carlson. Score. Erik Karlsson off a bad defensive shift by Minnesota has started the game. And this is all about your Kane, guys. Bukestad tries to go up the middle and shank through. Susi never got there. And who had more heart determination? The former Jet. He laid the pass completely there. He's got a rough year, with the bankruptcy and everything, and the whole season. And just perfect. Former Jet, the former Senator, in the back of the net. Why the censorship? Because you're just being annoying right now, bro.
Definitely skating much better this period than they were in the first. They'll go to the wild.
They're announcing right now the Carlson goal. Sharks leading in shots by 10. So this game is tied with 4 minutes to go in the second. Icing against the Sharks, so the Wild will have a chance in on goal. Nothing there. It's Greenway trying to flip this across. Eriksson Ek has it. Eriksson Ek on the backhand forehand over, trying to find Bonino. And that was Spurgeon. Bonino going to drop this through. Chance for Greenway. Spurgeon digs down and can't put the puck past. As this is hit with a very high stick for the Wild, but they don't call anything. Marlowe trying to drop it over to LeBanc. I think they didn't call anything because the Sharks kept the puck. Spurgeon trying to dangle through. Instead of skating away with it, he just shoots in and goes for a line change. 3:15 left in the second period. 2-2 our score here. The Wild took a 1-0 lead, and then the Sharks tied it. The Wild took a 2-1 lead, and the Sharks tied it. Goals for San Jose by Shemek and Erik Karlsson, both defensemen. Goals for Minnesota. Bonino had one, and before that, it was Marcus Johansson. 2-2. We go to commercial late in the second. What? What? Why would I ever say that? That's horrible. It's racist and horrible. I don't know who is doing this alternate account, but like. It's if you're wondering college basketball, Baylor's up by 9 right now with 4:45 to go in the game. The winner of this game will go to the Final Four on Saturday and play against Houston. It'd be a Southwest battle if it's Arkansas against Houston. If it's Baylor against Houston, it would be a Texas battle. Obviously, both from the same state. Waco, Texas is where Baylor is, and obviously Houston, Texas is where Houston is. In fact, believe it or not, the only team technically it's not the East Coast, but the only team in the Eastern area, because they're closest, obviously, the Texas teams in Arkansas, is actually Michigan. So they're battling for the East. Hopefully they'll win.
Sometimes you mess with the bowl and you get the horns. A friendly wager with Andrew Height, who's the director of team operations and a Minnesota State grad. And the wager did not go the way of Nick Bukestad this weekend as the Mavericks take care of the Gophers and Nick takes care of paying off his debt. 3 of the 4 teams in the Frozen Four in 2 weeks from Minnesota. Duluth looking for their 3rd straight national championship.
Hey guys, here we go. We have the 2021 Frozen Four. It's Minnesota State, Minnesota Duluth, I think St. Cloud, and UMass. So no Boston U. Obviously, Michigan was one of the top teams in the country, but they said no tournament hockey for them. Obviously, tournament basketball is going great. We'll see for that tomorrow. My team is Harvard. They're not in the Frozen Four. They usually aren't, but sometimes they make big runs. 2:40 left in the second, and backhanded out the center. Johansson dropped back. Fiala with it, trying to send it out the corner, and the Sharks will move away with it. Sharks will drop off the long glass again, and Hartman with it. Hartman trying to send it across. Meyer just down through and out to center ice. Couture dropped it off. Carlson! Oh, excuse me, that was Meyer, and a glove save by Talbot. Oh, baby. What a save by the netminder. Would have been 3-2 Sharks, and they would have gotten their first lead of the game. But Talbot with another great save. 2:05 left in the second. We go back to commercial. Oh, this is invisible height for some reason.
NHLGWC is back. One baby. Register now and get all the details at NHL.com/game. Grab a cold beer time. America runs on Dunkin'.
We defy roles, challenge fear, shatter barriers. We walk past the doubt, cast aside the critics, show what leaders look like. We can, we have, we will.
What do you see? I see a goal. It's a goal. Top shelf.
So still waiting for the end of this second.
Talbot stops LeBay from close range to keep this game even.
Yeah, a little turnover behind the net by Ian Cole and Cam Talbot. Just watch how he moves from the crease on the turnover. Look at how he gets out another 3-4 feet. If he makes that save on the goal line, it's an unbelievable save. But just the way that he moved out and made the save just gives him a better, higher percentage of making the save.
It's not GDD. It's that other kid I hit before. I forget his old name. Trent, Nathan, one of them. Is it T. Stolly or Igor Shesterkin? Is it one of them, Low Perk 30? That's Nathan and Trent. I didn't know if it was one of them.
The home game against the Sharks was a game in which he was injured earlier this
Oh, I think I know what it is. That's definitely Trent. That is definitely Trent. Because of what he said. Yeah, that's definitely Trent. Because he knows how to push my buttons. What game are you playing on my DS? Oh, I don't even remember. And I wasn't playing on it. I was just setting up the clock on it. I was setting up like a thing on it. I got distracted for a second because it was a commercial when I should be paying attention to this. Susie, and trying to set this across. Back out again. The Sharks trying to move it through. Donato out. Gambrell. Yeah. I'm probably going to play games later on it, though, tonight, because I had a long day today, and I had a really extremely stressful class, like beyond belief. It's not even a major class, just an extremely stressful class, so I'd like to kind of relax today. Going to drop through. Rask is there and Spurgeon. Going to bank it across, and Oh. Okay, then I don't know who it could be. It might be maybe somebody from my school. Because people in my school kind of spam. I don't know why. It's so weird. Zuccarello going down, trying to drop it off from Carlson. Sharks will move it up. They're going to have a 3-on-2. Couture. And then dropped out Carlson, but Couture is still at the blue line. Set in for Vlasic. 16 seconds to go in the second period. LeBanc out at center ice. LeBanc with it. Kevin LeBanc, and it's dropped in at the corner. And chipped out Couture behind the net, trying to feed it in front. And back to center ice it goes. We are heading to the second period intermission, tied at 2. The Wild entered this period 2-1. They were trying to establish themselves in a really quick period until the end, when it slowed down a little bit. The Sharks regained their composure and their game. And a 2-on-1 resulted in an Erik Karlsson goal. Wild and Sharks tied at 2 from San Jose. We go to commercial. And we go to, the end of the intermission. Winnipeg 5-1, yes. Because it's not just a word. All right, let's see what games are on. We can stream. You know the college basketball game is on, but we're not going to do that game. Baylor's up by 10 right now with 1:59 to go. All right, I guess we'll go to Vegas and LA. Guys, what do you guys want me to do? Vegas and LA or Calgary and Winnipeg? If anyone's here, type for me what you guys want me to do, broadcast. Vegas and LA or Winnipeg and Calgary, but up to you. I'm going to wait for like 2 more people and then I'll make my assumption. Especially because I know that Avs fan will want to see Milwaukee Vikings. What do you mean Milwaukee Vikings? That's not a team. The questions are, do you want to see Kings in Vegas or Flames and Jets? Because they'll be streaming that for the rest of the period.
Game after one of the goal scorers is Nick Bonino. He joins us now. You shift over to wing and in the defensive zone. That's got to be quite a challenge when you face a Sharks team that really likes to roll the dice with their D. Yeah, it's new position for me tonight. It's been a pretty long time, but playing with 2 great players, making plays, producing.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm seeing your like New England Jets and stuff, but nobody's. Just Calgary.
They are aggressive, but you guys are starting to get Brady chances on the attack. How do you go about the forecheck now in period 3? I think we do what we did in the second. We didn't win that period, but it's by far a better period. So up until the penalty, definitely we carried the play and then got back to it a bit at the end. But they're a dangerous team, like you saw in the rush. We got to get our chances, but we got to be smart how we go about it, keep a good F3, and then we can pinch on the walls when we know we have a good F3. Congrats on that beautiful goal. Go get him in the third.
All right.
Nick Bonino has a goal.
Streaming the Flames Jets game right now. Back out to be moved. Through Forbert. Sent from the corner. And it's Ehlers. Ehlers trying to jam it with. I'm on computer. So no. Hannafin brought it through and something happened here. Hold on a second. There we go. There's Scheifele. Scheifele trying to bank through. It's out to center. And Ehlers out with it. Brought through for Scheifele. Trying to find Connor. Jets still have it. Now for Pullman. Tucker Pullman will send this out behind. And trying to drop out to center ice. Jets through Pullman. He's going to send this in around the corner. Flames, this went off as it's Gaudreau to go skate away with it. Backhand the puck across Tanev. And the Jets were trying to get a penalty called here, but no luck, as Giordano is going to shoot this around. And the Flames to move in off of Lowry, and still here in the third. That can be brought out Giordano through from Ehlers, and Hellebuck's going to hold the puck. But they're going to go to commercial. 5-1, Winnipeg. Up Baylor won 81-72. So they won by 9. Just want to let you know that. I'm not acting strange. You're just saying weird things.
Sports bettors, are you ready? Alan is. Are you ready for a faster way? I'm talking faster bets, withdrawals, and
I also have to blink my eyes too because I'm getting tired. But only one period left to go. It's supposed to go overtime, so. No, I didn't. Oh, haha. No, I asked you what games I wanted you to hear, not words. There's a lot of worse things, but no, yeah. Like, I have no idea what's going on, bro. Like, seriously. Thank you, Avs fan. But now, I'm gonna look through as the Flames just trying to get some offense here. They've tied the Canucks with the record. They lead. They're in the division, 5th in the division. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I made a comment. I was like, I'm just in the computer. But here we go. I'm back with the Jets to bring out Ehlers. Held there by Mangiapane. Jets who got clobbered in the playoffs last year, only winning one game against Calgary. The Flames can. The Flames are trying again as they're for the division, tied with the Canucks for points, trying to get more ground. Calgary doesn't play till Wednesday against Vancouver. Montreal does not play until, they play tomorrow against the Senators, a 7 o'clock game, and hopefully Ottawa can hold their successes. It has been continued against the other Eastern Canadian teams. In fact, Ottawa has never beaten only 2 teams this regular season, Edmonton and Vancouver. Edmonton, the only team that Ottawa has failed to get a point against, obviously losing in a shootout and an overtime to the Canucks. Remember that overtime loss on my birthday. But Cello, you sweepy. Keith, wait, what? It says Montreal versus Edmonton. That was suspended. Tomorrow is it should be Montreal versus Ottawa tomorrow. It should be. No, you're right. It is Edmonton and Montreal. My bad. Go Oilers, go. Let's go Oilers tomorrow. Absolutely. Well, with the college basketball, Baylor hasn't been in the Final Four since 1950. It is a 70-year drought. And they will join Houston. It's going to be an inter-Texan battle. There will be a team in Texas in the national championship. We know that. Is it Houston or is it Baylor? That's what we're looking for. And obviously tomorrow it's going to be USC, Southern California against Gonzaga, and then UCLA against the good guys, Michigan. So we'll see how that goes. Michigan can get to the Final Four. Flames toe drag this off. Good draw in the left circle. We've pinned it off of Hellebuck, who was down in his goal trying to make the play. Yeah, we're saying really stupid things. I mean, nothing has really come to pass with it. We've been deleting it, and no one's really taken that much offense. But I don't want, that's good. Like, let's keep it that way, that kind of thing. Yeah, just keep him hidden. And I hate to say it off an alternate account, but it's true. Just because, the puck drops to your alternate account. Whatever. Flames to move it out of the cross. We got 5:53 after the intermission. Oh, tie. Sorry for the yawning and the sleepiness. It's been a long day. Flames will bring that around. Mangiapane with it. Dropping it off. It comes to the corner wall. The Jets try to sweep this out. It's to Chuck. The backhander over Lindholm, and Anderson was there. Anderson, he's kept at the wall. Dropped off from to Chuck. And Giordano there. 9:53 left in the third. Is between the Jets and the Flames. We've got 2:59 in the third between LA Vegas, so that'll be the next game to end. Kings are on a power play, but they trail by 3 goals. Vegas just wins all the time. It's incredible.
Here's a chance moving in Fiala, and he set it wide. Fiala into the middle. Johansson wheels and fires. Scores! We'll see. The team desperately needed a rest when they got to that weekend. Shivik fires and scores. Deflects it off the post. And the Sharks.
But high stick is to Chuck. It'll pie on Pullman. I believe it will be a Calgary penalty. Sleepy? I'm sorry. I'm sleepy too. It's tired. This is a 10:30 start for me. It's not even like I'm not tired. I'm just like, I had a long day today. Like a lot of just not fun things. But Mondays and Fridays are always Monday I would say is my hardest day. Is my most stressful day in the week because it's, I'm tired and it's lazy, but I also have really important schoolwork stuff. So the next 3 days should be really relaxing. I'm not sleepy at all. Shut it down. I'm not shutting it down. I'm not that tired. We only got 1 period to go anyway. And the Calgary-Winnipeg game on Vegas-LA, they're going to end. Well, Vegas-LA is going to end in 1:54. This game is like 8 minutes left in it. 9:29. Remember, I will be here tomorrow to start at 7 o'clock Eastern time for Devils and Bruins and some of the Red Wings. Trying to get a lot of the Red Wings and Panthers as well. Who's going to win? It's a tie game. Who knows? I'm a Devils fan. My favorite team is the Devils. I have the Wild hat on, but they're my 4th favorite. My favorite team is New Jersey. They're playing tomorrow against Boston. Boston hasn't beaten the Devils all year regulation. They're still stewed and steaming with the whole referee incident. One sweep happened last year. Detroit and Montreal. The Red Wings had a horrific year, but they swept the Canadiens for the first time in their history in a regular season series. So the Devils trying to look for even more wins on Boston. Then also Detroit and Florida. But the real big game tomorrow is not a hockey game. That'll happen tomorrow night around 10 o'clock Eastern time for March Madness. My Michigan Wolverines you got that comment deleted because it's politics. Try not to make politics comments, even if they're jokes. But the last team, the Michigan playing UCLA, and so Michigan is my team. So that'll be for college basketball. So that'll be interesting, even though I'm on a different college campus. Winnipeg power play. They're going to move this around. We got 1:53 left in intermission. 2-2 a score between San Jose and Minnesota Wild. Yeah, because it basically references Joe Biden, and Joe Biden is the president. So even though you were just joking and it's not bad, it's political. We've just had a lot of issues with that in the past, so that's the reason there. So I'll be offside, I believe. Oh, you weren't referencing. Oh. Who were you referencing? Who's Sleepy Joe? I don't know any other Sleepy Joe. You're Canadian. I highly doubt you're related to Pennsylvania born, Maryland raised, or Delaware raised Joe Biden. I actually met Joe Biden. He's a good guy. But Sleepy Joe Thornton. Oh, okay. I don't know who coined that, but okay. Back out, trying to wheel it through is Calgary. They'll move it across Ehlers. Trying to shoot it in. Cup in front of the goal. Now, Avs fan is definitely going to my iPhone. What's your team? Who's your team? Because Avs fan 29 is going to love that because he does not like the Maple Leafs. And also, Keith, I know you're. I believe if I remember correctly, you're a New Orleans guy. You like the Saints, obviously in New Orleans, and a hockey team there. But what is your team? For some reason, I don't know your team either. If you have one. As the Jets game will be ready to end, and we're ready for this Minnesota win. They are the best win percentage when scoring third in the league behind the 895 is Minnesota behind Vegas. And with 909, believe it or not, is the LA Kings, who are not a playoff team right now. They did not make the playoffs. Every other team in that list made the playoffs last year, some accordance of the playoffs. Oh, you're a Ducks fan. Okay, and my iPhone, you like the Canucks just like me. That's my second favorite team. Okay, nice. Here we go. Puck drop for the third period. It's underway. As it can be dropped off the line and sent to the corner for more shot chances. Back down, it's Carlson. Greenway trying to get through. Save made. Eriksson Ek trying to bang away at it. And nothing there. Greenway with a hit. And Donato will try to bank this off the glass and nothing as it's sent in behind. Eriksson Ek working on Carlson. Eric Carlson had the last goal for the Sharks. No politics, though. Why? Because people will start making comments about politics. They'll start having hatred and just really bad energy. And also, I'm trying to be a broadcaster in real life right now. Like, I'm in school for that. I'm not going to stay for that. And I don't want to send people YouTube tapes, even if I edit them, where people are just going off and we're talking about politics and not the sport. It's, too much drama, exactly. I personally like politics a lot, but I don't like talking to like random people about them. I talk to people I trust about them because I know they're not going to go crazy when I say my views. Yeah, Josh does as well, Avs fan. He's really doesn't like politics. Yeah, but I do enjoy politics. I just sometimes also it's a little too much too. Even if you like it, just like, oh my God, like these guys, these men and these women just agree on something to help our country, whichever country it is. It's just like, it's a little too much. It's become kind of a sports fandom where it'd be like, oh, I'm on one side of the party, I'm on one side, I'm on the other, and if you're on the other, you're bad. Like, it's really ridiculous. But enough about that. Kaprizov dropping it back down again and through the center ice and spun it across. Hey, you don't trust us? No, I trust you. I didn't mean like that, though. I didn't mean like that, Keith, if that came off wrong. I mean like people like I'm really close with, like family members, friends, people that you actually know well. Sometimes on a Discord, I'll talk to people about politics, but only if it's just like one-on-one, and we're trying to listen to each other and not just bite each other's heads off. Yeah. Especially now in the world now, where it's just like black and white on one side, where and I don't mean like racially, I mean like one or the other, and there's no in between. No disagreeing, agreeing to disagree, calmly, softly. Jury trust. Hey, I heard, Keith, you guys are trying to go and get Russell Wilson, right? That was the talk. It was the Raiders, the Bears. And here's a breakaway and partial break for the Sharks in. A backhander saved by Talbot. He robbed the youngster as he could not lift the puck up. And Talbot was able to keep the glove down and track, and stop. But yeah, Keith, I heard that he just be careful. You don't want anything to bite you down the road. Yeah. Nah, it's funny about the politics thing. But I want to know your thought on who do I live bet, Wild or Sharks? I would go with Minnesota. Not just because I like them. They're the better team this year. Here, bringing in is Johnson trying to get it around Bukestad. It lost back again. Sharks still dominating in shots on goal in this tie game. Brodin just to corner this off the boards. No, but backhander went wide, deflected away. But Keith, I want to know your thought on the Saints potentially getting Russell Wilson, and if they don't get Russell Wilson, is Jameis going to be the guy, or do they go and try to draft a quarterback? Because I feel like the Saints are significantly worse without a franchise guy like a Drew Brees. We just give $12 million of Winston 1 year. Why? But they were trying. They are one of the 3 teams, as I said, trying to get Russell Wilson. That is something they were looking at if they could get him. That would be a big, big move for them. Although I'm not sure why Seattle would ever trade them. Zach Wilson to the 49ers. You don't think Zach Wilson will go to the Jets at 2? I was watching a whole draft special about that. And listen, I didn't really like the kid. Like, I was like, is this kid really good? And I started watching him, and he's incredible. He's a really good quarterback. Carlson hit the post, but it goes in, and it's 3-2. He hit the post, but it went in. And the Sharks have their first lead of the night. Erik Karlsson. The Wild could not clear the puck. Donato just stood through. Gambrell forcing it, and then this is a Donato great back pass. I don't know who it's meant for, but Karlsson slap shots this. It banks off the inside of the post and then goes in, and it's behind them. And so it is 3-2, San Jose, and it is Erik Karlsson's second straight goal tonight with Donato parking in front. Sharks up 3-2, so now the Wild, who have been losing all game long in shots on goal, will be chasing in the scoreboard. Yeah, well, that actually went final. That went final like at least 10 minutes ago. But now the Sharks, of course, they have the 3-2 leads, the first lead of the night. But you have no cap money? Oh, well. That's disappointing because I do not think Jameis is the guy for them. But as you're saying, my iPhone, I do not think that Zach Wilson goes there because really, well, I don't know what the Jets will do. That's the thing. I don't know what type of team they want to be. Do they want to be like an offensive team with a young quarterback? Like, how much do you believe in Darnold? Do you want to just kind of just take some quarterback that you can believe it can be a game manager as this puck is deflected out of play, and just have a incredible defense? You want to go running back wise, wide receiver? There's a lot of different ways they can draft. Remember also because they got rid of Jamal Adams, right? Their safety. I know what the Jets need. What? No, not seriously though. They need a lot. I was looking at the Giants team though, and you know what? Giants actually I think will be good this year. Offensive what? If you're gonna say offensive line, that's what the Giants need. But the Jets need more defensive playmakers, I think. Sure tries to shoot this across. It's blocked in front, and now Victor Rask. The Giants need no offensive line for sure, though. Here's Brodin. Shoots. It's blocked. Out, I think Burns had a stick on it. Kaprizov looked for Zuccarello. Zuccarello taken out by Couture. Couture back to the line. And LeBanc was there. Rask tries to fight it off. Victor Rask still going out from LeBanc. Zuccarello, this pitched up high off the blue line, and to center ice it goes. Do I think players should be able to advertise, again, political? Zuccarello just missed the net. That is political. We're trying to talk about political stuff, but I don't have a problem with it. I'll say that. I mean, he did it last year anyway, but my iPhone, I know you meant it in a positive way, but try from the, I mean, it kind of is political though, but try Tyson Hill will start. I think he's a beast. He's a cannon. We cut Emmanuel Sanders wide. I agree with both those things. He is good. He played really good in college. Yeah, Hill should be the guy. If that might be their thing. But I want to ask you, Keith, do you think, not for the Saints, because you don't think you have enough cap space, but do you think when the season starts, Russell Wilson will be a Seattle Seahawk, a New Orleans Saint, although you didn't say that, Chicago Bear, Las Vegas Raider, or somebody else? I think I think he probably stays in Seattle, but I could see him going to like Chicago or Vegas. But where do you think Wilson goes on opening day, like the first week one? Seahawks quarterback, Seahawks quarterback after the line. On the wall again, Greenway working with it. And Shark lost his stick. Greenway shoots block, tries to get to the puck. Donato with it, out to center. And then off the stick of Gambrell. Avs fan, while Keith answers that, let's talk about your team. What do you think Denver needs? I think you still haven't solved the quarterback conundrum. I mean, you can make a case my Giants haven't either, but, like, is Locke the guy? If he is, I would work on the Denver defense, and also you got to get him weapons. If you don't. Not here, Raiders probably. Donato and on goal, backhander, deflects up high. My dad would be super happy. My dad's a Raiders fan, and he's kind of inconsistent with his like of Derek Carr, because Carr is good, but, you know, he's inconsistent. Locke isn't the guy. Yeah, I don't. What pick do you guys have? Because it's a good pick. I just don't know where it is. Is it like 7, 8? If the 49ers don't take Mac Jones, I think that'd be a really good quarterback for Denver to take if he's there. You know what? Thank you, via phone, for subscribing. Give me 1 second. I don't want anyone asking me political questions here, but I'm going to put in my Discord, okay, as the Wild will try to move it through. Hartman shot Brodin off the glove and taking away Fiala. Fiala tried to throw through. I'm going to put in my Discord so you can don't put it in the general, but you can direct message me or put it in political news, I think, and ask me questions. Because it's there. We go to commercial, 11:10 left, 3-2, Sharks. So I'm sending it in right now. My iPhone? Okay. It should come in a few seconds. I just sent in my Discord, so if you want to, you can join the Discord. And it sounds like a setup, but no, seriously. You go on my Discord, and then you can just ask me political comments either in, I think there's a channel that says Politics News, and I'd prefer you do this just so we don't have animosity. That's a good word I was thinking of. You can just ask me, get a direct message. We need a quarterback or a very good defense. If we got one of the two, we can be decent and maybe go 8-8. Yeah. No, you need both, though. I don't think you need, like, an incredible defense, and I don't think you need to spend 3 years drafting it, but you need to definitely get some big-time players. And Von Miller just keeps on – I think he's still on the team, but he keeps on getting injured.
Marcus Johansson scored first, and Minnesota had a 1-0 lead. The Sharks answered on a goal by Radim Shivik. That made it 1-1. Wild reclaimed the lead late in the first period. Nick Bonino off the feed from Joel-Eric Sedek, who was 2-1 after 1. The only goal in the second period was scored by Aaron Carlson. The back end of the 2-on-1, that made it 2-2. And Carlson goes off the post and in for a 3-2 lead here in the third. We approach halfway through the third period at the SAP Center. Wild won 2 of the first 3 meetings between these clubs this year.
I don't think it's hard to relate to skin color wise. Skin doesn't no. What does the comments? I don't. They're not bad comments that he's saying. They're not distasteful like some of the others we've seen earlier today. They're just a little bit like weird. Dumbo back out at the right circle. I have to get my hair cut at some point soon. Just my hair sometimes even itches just because it's so long. Dumbo trying to throw it in front. Johansson hit the outside of the net, trying to bank through. Look for a second. Fiala shoots. He scores! Fiala! And the stick breaks anyway. Kevin Fiala, after Marcus Johansson hit the post, he'll be able to get it back, take it away from Carlson, and Fiala just over Jones, who was vacated. He got out of the net, and Derek Carlson, no, that's what the stick broke. It wasn't Fiala, it was Derek Carlson slamming the stick on the crossbar. So it is 3-3. Show up to a few more streams and don't be like crazy or negative. Not saying you are. You're not. But I'm saying show up for a few more streams. Don't be crazy or negative, and I may think about it. I'm not going to give a person a mod, even if they've been to 1 or 2 streams. It usually takes a little bit. Amsterdam 29 is kind of an anomaly. I think you only were on like a stream and a half, and I immediately modded you in. But you were automatically, I could see that you were like a stand-up guy. Dropped it back out down at center. The Wild bring through Zuccarello. It's moved across. Zuccarello back down again. Toes it. Here is Susi missing the net. And Vlasic trying to send it back out again. We've got a tie game here. 9 minutes to go in the third. This is the only game of the night now, as a 5-1 thumping by the Jets. And now the Flames will wait for Vancouver on Wednesday. So that's good. Hopefully the Oilers can help Vancouver tomorrow. Canucks tie the Canadiens for playoff points. Well, Flames as well, if Edmonton is to win in regulation. So that'll be a huge game. It is long COVID lice. My hair, yeah. Are you kidding me? I haven't got my hair cut in like at least a month. And it's not that the haircut it's not that it's closed. It's just that I'm so lazy every time I go on the weekend. I'm like, I'm not going to get it. It's just like, it's everywhere and it's like itching. I think you're a stand-up guy. I absolutely do. But I just want to wait a few more streams. I usually do. I never mod someone the first stream. I've modded people like 2 streams in, but I've never modded anyone the first stream. There are people here that I haven't modded that have been here for months. I'm not going to give you a mod today. I'm not. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't think you're a great guy. You seem like a really great guy, or whatever. I don't know. But I just not going to mod you yet. When I was 16, I had a man bun. That was ridiculous, especially during winter track season. And we played in this one dusty barn. Well, it's a university, actually. And I hate to talk crap about university. It's Drew University in New Jersey, but where the track is, it was so musty and dry where if you didn't drink a lot of water, you felt like your throat was going to collapse. It's just this musty, dusty, basically barn that we would run in. And I'm running there, and I got this. I'm much thinner than I am now. I'm about 5 inches shorter, and I got this brown little rat tail, basically. It's crazy. Well, my iPhone, I gotta figure that out now. I don't wear a man bun anymore. That was when I was 16. I'm 21 now. So that's been 5 years. And it was early when I was 16 too. Like when I was 16 turning 17, I got rid of it.
3-3, our Minnesota lottery look around the league. The Sabres have now lost 18 games in a row. Tonight they blew a 3-goal lead and lost to Philadelphia. 4-3 in the extra session.
You have to remember, last time I had a man bun, the Colorado Avalanche were a team thought to be really just a dead franchise, and the Chicago Blackhawks were just a dynastical hockey club. Now look, Chicago's kind of battling for a playoff spot, and Colorado's in the Stanley Cup chase. Kids think it cool to look for. Yeah. How much time left? 7:50. 3-3 the score between the Wild and the Sharks. I'm sorry if my the Wild hat comes off constantly. It's his hair. 7:35 left in the third. Dropped it through in again. And moved across for the Wild back at the blue line. Moved it Spurgeon. Suter. Pass in front, wide. Rask tries to bank it through with a wide open net, and he never able to lift the puck. Now it's LeBanc. A cross crease pass to Kane. Kane tries to get through, and Spurgeon held him up at the wall. 7 minutes to go in the third period. Where is Nathan tonight? I don't know. He was here early in the stream. Then he kind of left. He's on the West Coast, so. But probably be there tomorrow. You just made 21. See, I've been here for months. Yeah. You just made. Oh, you mean I just turned 21? Well, I turned 21. You know what? You've been here for months. You have been that guy. And my iPhone, you might be angry, but listen. You're one of the people, Keith, that probably more than anybody, as length being there without a mod, definitely deserved a mod. There you go. Okay. Literally, bro, I will at some point. You're a good guy, but not first or second stream. Maybe the next stream. Maybe the next stream or the stream after that, I'll mod you. I'm not mod. Yeah, you are. Now you are. Now you are, Keith. Look at your blue gear. 6:09 to go in the third. 3-3 tie between the Sharks and the Wild. They've been waiting for months, and so that's the thing. I'm not going to wait for months for you, my iPhone. You seem like a good guy, but I'm not modding you today. It's not. I'm not being mean or anything. It's just you guys understand. Yo, think about that. You are a stand-up guy already. I don't have this conversation. Marleau right off the backhand. Tried to sweep this right through at the blue line, and it's dropped out to center ice. Clomped off the backhand, Marleau chasing. Over Brodin, and now Kirill Kaprizov away from Carlson. Kaprizov around the net. Twirling from Couture. Kaprizov sends it off. Back a wrist shot. That's blocked up high. Rask goes close to the goaltender. And here is Kaprizov working on the puck. The backhand, the forehand out at the blue line. Zuccarello shifting it over. Rask back in front. A shot goes wide. Kaprizov looking for the puck. Late as this third period winds down. It's just like, so if people are being crazy, talking about politics or saying insensitive things or whatnot, or even spamming if you want, you can delete their messages and time them out. You have say in certain things, obviously, as a moderator, you are seen as obviously everybody's a part of the channel, which is seen as a very main part of the channel. It's the next step from subscribing. The next step would be like to join and pay me money, but I don't have the following for that. Like you'll see video gamers have that. It'll say like join, and it's like pay $5 for a month to be in the exclusive community, but we're not at that point. Greenway fires, save made by Jones, rebound Arsenek, and poked off his stick. Oh, this is crazy. Here come the Sharks moving in 1-on-2, trying to drop it across, and it comes to the corner wall. I'm not saying anything insensitive. Yeah, that's a mod. You will be a... You know what? How about this? I'm going to compromise my iPhone. I'm not going to bend. I'm not going to break, but I'll bend. I'm going to compromise. If you stop asking for a moderator, if you stop asking to be a moderator, and you just for the rest of the stream, okay, fine. I will bend. If you stop asking for a moderator as a moderator for the rest of the stream and don't say anything insensitive, my iPhone, if you don't say anything insensitive or ask for me to say anything insensitive or don't ask to be a mod, at the end of the stream, I will make you a mod. But you have to do that, okay? Talbot makes the save. We go to commercial. Yeah, pay your dues. Do that, and at the end of the stream, in overtime, shootout, regular season, regulation, whatever it is, if you can do that, I don't care. I will add you as a mod if you do that. Can you do that? It's not that difficult. It's pretty simple. You just don't ask for a mod, and you can join Nathan as a mod if you don't ask for a mod and don't say anything insensitive or ask for something insensitive. But I will give you a mod if you do that at the end of the stream. Well, now there's only 5 minutes left. But. Yeah, I know. All the college basketball games done, of course, and this is the last NHL game, so it'll be soon for this regulation as it's winding down in a 3-3 tie. 3:10 to go in the third, and the Wild have really cranked up the chances to make it 4-3 Minnesota and regain the lead since they were up 2-1. And this puck just bounced a bit, and Eriksson Ek just, what a chance he had to swipe this into the net and make it 4-3 Wild.
Defensive zone draw for the Wild. And it's Luke Johnson to take it.
Luke Johnson against Gambrell. Wild win the face-off. It's Dumba. He'll set this in behind. Brodin with it. Brodin is going to flip this out to center. On off a couple skates. And it's Sturm. Sturm circles. Going to drop through to Brodin. He can't keep it in. It comes to center, and the Sharks pursue, but Dumba away from Sorensen. Chopped it right up the middle. 24-37. 37 shots on goal. On the goalie, Talbot. He has made 34 saves. It's a really active night for him, as the Sharks are really playing their best game since they're low in the division trying to get back up. Brad Johnson and now Sturm. Sturm with it. Sturm tries to send this up. And it cleared out for Dumba. Dumba to move it away. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go Wild. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm a Habs fan, but go Wild. I like the Wild 4th teams to open there. A huge game for you guys, Canadians and Oilers tomorrow. The second favorite team, Vancouver Canucks, is it's sent back in and Calgary Flames also if they were to lose. Vancouver, if Montreal is to lose in regulation tomorrow against the Edmonton Oilers, who have played the Canadians well as of late, but early on when the Canadians had that huge win streak, didn't fare too well against Montreal. Wild trying to bring it up, but Carlson takes it back out. 1:40 to go in the third. Send it back in. Zuccarello. Matt Zuccarello, the Norwegian, is offside. And Spurgeon was the guy that passed him off. Yeah, Stoll's good. And Stoll, I can tell you, from interview and stuff, I was reading reports, he did not want to be in, forget the Wild fans, the Sharks fans, yeah. He did not want to be in Buffalo at all. Coming from Minnesota, of course, did not want to be there. So now he's on a team that right now is in a playoff spot and a decent chance to get in there right now, trailing, what is it? Winnipeg, Edmonton, and Toronto? Yeah. The regular season was to end. We would have an unbelievable original six, the oldest rivalry in hockey, Leafs and Canadians in the first round. Greenway shoots! And it deflects up high with 1:08 left in the third. Exactly. Very true. That organization, I've said multiple times here on this channel, and it's new here, but that organization right now is in complete dysfunction. It's not even the organizational identity. At this point, it's the ownership. They're having a problem running their hockey club. The team has 17 points on the year, and they blew a 3-0 lead. Obviously, they've tied the Pittsburgh Penguins for most losses in a regular season in a shortened year. And on Wednesday, on national television in America, Kaprizov on his knees, Zuccarello trying to drop it through. And the Sharks will break across the center, and it's pitched back over for Meyer. Sent through again. Over Talbot. Less than a minute to go. The Sharks trying to throw it back. Couture off the wall. Kane. Hit there by Rask. Evander Kane. Set up. Burns. Shoots Rafael Ferraro, and Zuccarello. Zuccarello's going to bring it up. He's got Kaprizov. Zuccarello worked on the right side against Couture. Zuccarello dropped it. Rask, as I was saying, for Buffalo, in a shortened year, they could tie it on national television against Philadelphia at home on Wednesday night. Wish I picked Vegas over Wild. Shake my head. Well, this game isn't over. 10 seconds left in it. That's now 5. Going to drop it over Bukestad. Bukestad behind. It's going to be Spurgeon. He's going to send it out. And while he was skating, the period came to a close. The horn sounded. We go to overtime between the Wild and the Sharks. Wild led 1-0, then 2-1, and trailed 3-2 off of a Carlson shot. And then with Carlson playing on the weak side, tied the game. Minnesota will get a point. San Jose will get a point. Who will get point number 2 and possibly $700? We will see Minnesota and the Sharks do battle in overtime. I need a tie at this point. I bet on 6.5 or under. I don't think shootout goals count, so you should be fine with a shootout. I think that'll be good for you, Trey. Uh, 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, so he should be back in the middle of overtime. I'd say around maybe a little earlier, like 3:35, somewhere around there. If the game is still going on, he'll be back then. I'm not really an NHL fan. I just bet the Wild because they were up. Can you tell me? You predict probably Minnesota. They're the better team. The Sharks are 7th in their division. They're a much older team than they were, although they've got some youth with them. They're kind of sluggish. They're not having a great year. They're kind of in the rebuilding phase, where the Minnesota Wild are 3rd in their division and not the best records, but one of the better records in the National Hockey League. The Wild 4-1.
Well, in fairness to Bruce, the Wild's goaltending has been much better this year than it has been in the past. past, and that's one big reason why they
4-1 in overtime in a shootout, and San Jose's been 5-4. I'm so scared. $700 is a lot to me, even if it says total match. I think so. My phone. I'll be a channel member. Fine. I will mod you at the end of this game. Right at the end of this stream. Kaprizov. I'd love for Kaprizov. Just won $780. Sub to me and him. Oh. Well, for you guys to sub. Just remember, guys, check out my channel. Like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Love that. Thank you guys for coming to my channel. 21 viewers. This is awesome. Overtime. Brought out Timo Meyer. Meyer looking at the blue line, and he goes back to center ice. Meyer, it's not cruel and unusual. How is that? Whatever. Back out. Over for the Sharks. A broken stick. It is right at the goal mouth, and it's thrown across. A shot. And Hertel just went off of Talbot. Off his stick. The Sharks tried to go for the 2 points, and it just went through. Nice. You lost Trey? But yeah, I usually don't ask for subscriptions. There's a lot of people, so yeah. I'm in Texas. Who should my geological team be? The Dallas Stars. I don't know where you are in Texas, but the Stars are one of the top. They're having a bad year this year in the NHL, but last year they went all the way to the Stanley Cup final. And they had a really good year, and they won a cup in 2000. They used to play in Minnesota. They were the North Stars. So they're one of the they're not like the oldest franchise, but one of the older, more prestigious franchises in the league. So if you want to like hometown teams, Dallas Stars would be the one. No Houston team. We don't think they will get one anytime soon. We thought about relocation, but probably not. Couture drops it off. Brent Burns with the puck. Brent Burns. He's trying to move it. Burns. I don't know. Whichever team you like. Although I will say probably the Kings, just because the LA Kings have Nathan Walker, who is from Australia. Carlson's going to go out there. Hartman goes through, so it's a 3-on-2 because Hartman has to go to the bench, and it's tipped out to center and all the way down. It was a 3-on-2 for San Jose because there was a Wild player without his stick icing against Minnesota, and Kaprizov is not happy. But Hartman's stick was broken. Instead of staying out there, he went for a stick, but the Sharks got the puck back into the zone, so it was a 3-on-2. But the Wild did a good job staying in with the staying the way. And in the fourth, the broadcaster's like, I don't even know why he even went to the bench. But Kaprizov is, he's one of the better rookies. Yeah, you're in Houston right now. Okay. I was Houston Cougars advanced, the college basketball team, but no. Yeah, I don't look like it's going to get a Houston hockey team, but Dallas would be your bet. How many shots does each team get in a shootout? 3, unless it's tied, and then it's just 1-1, 1-1, 1-1 until somebody wins. Dropped it over Hertel. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Hertel shoots through, and it is taken. Kaprizov's going to bank this off the wall. The Wild have Spurgeon in front, trying to battle over Spurgeon. Score! Spurgeon! Wild win in overtime! Oh, wait, they're reviewing it. Hold on, guys. They are looking at this goal. No. Close it down. It's not time to celebrate just yet. They are reviewing to see if this puck is a high stick. We're looking to see if the puck is a high stick. It is very close. Are they looking like they're not going to call this a goal? The referees are still looking. This is high, but it is close to the crossbar. I don't know. It's very, very close. I think it's a goal, but the referees don't agree with me. We stay in overtime 3-3. For 15 seconds, it was a Wild win in overtime, but not that anymore. Icing against San Jose, so the Wild to get the face-off right back in front of Martin Jones.
traditional centerman to take the
Yeah, it's no goal. It's no goal. .243 to go in overtime. Dean Evison not happy there. Bonino tries to drop that across, and Brett Burns will take the puck for the San Jose Sharks. Burns tries to throw it in. Couture is gassed. He'll take the puck behind the Minnesota net. Couture now Matt Dumba with it. Zuccarello drops from the wall. Kaprizov looking for Zuccarello, and instead he's going to drop out to Dumba. Went down. No penalty called. And they're going to have numbers. 2-on-1. Burns dropped it off and deflected off his stick. I think he double tapped the puck. Here's Zuccarello. Stretch line. Dumba in a breakaway. Dumba. Save made by Jones as Dumba was denied with the toe with a forehand drag. Looking at Ian Cole. And Dumba couldn't get it to Cole. Dumba back out again. Kaprizov. Right side. Right circle. Kaprizov holding. Kaprizov shooting wide. And dropped out Zuccarello and back off Dumba. Kaprizov shoots up high and out of play with 1:47 to go in overtime.
Kaprizov has played about 5 straight minutes. Great little saucer pass here. Burns tries to get it back to the game, but that's not through that one puck on the net. Matt Dumba's been a hero already one time in overtime this year. Tries to bring that back to his forehand, loses the handle. And then about 10 seconds later, a nice little play up the Kaprizov.
Yeah, go Wild, definitely.
Kevin Fiala has not played a whole lot this overtime, if at all.
Dropped it out. Hertel. Sent through. It's Carlson with it. Carlson. Banked off the wall. And back out Talbot. Moving it through. Johansson. They're going to backhand this on along. And the Sharks are going to take it through. 2-on-1. Holding. Shooting save Talbot. Wild trying to steer it out. This is deflection off of Meyer. Can Minnesota get the puck? No, they cannot. Carlson looking for the hat trick. Erik Karlsson. He's a defenseman. They send off the right circle. 1 minute to go in overtime. The Sharks continue to control and bring it out. Karlsson with it. Right at the blue line. Erik Karlsson holding it through. Karlsson dropping. Gambrell off the backhand. Gambrell to the forehand. Right circle. Gambrell holds. Gambrell drops it off again. Karlsson. Karlsson sifts. Karlsson to center ice. Karlsson, and it's Gambrell, but it's back to Karlsson, who sends it off to Meyer. Excuse me, that LeBanc? Yeah, LeBanc. Ferraro holding. Couture back at the blue line. Couture guarded by Rask. Couture back to center, and it's Ferraro. Ferraro breaks in, and it's deflected off. Can the Wild get it? No, they're all gassed. Ferraro and LeBanc now. LeBanc tried to get it off. 3 seconds to go in overtime. The Wild will pitch it off the boards to center ice. It goes. Fiala at the horn. It deflects off of the stick of the captain, Logan Couture, and we head to a shootout.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. It's the first time I was just actually thinking about that before you brought it up.
Yeah, we're going to a shootout. Oh, are you behind? Yeah, I'm behind because I don't live in San Jose or St. Paul.
Well, San Jose had the puck most of the overtime.
Well, a big reason for that was, I believe there were 5 face-offs that period. I don't think the Wild lost any of them. And a lot of bad ice that we talked about earlier in the broadcast here.
Still talking, hello? Yeah. Dan, what's a shootout? A shootout is, it's, I don't know if you've ever watched soccer, but it's like penalty shots. So it's 3 shooters. It's 3 shooters for each team. And it's the home team usually goes, you can defer just like a kickoff, but the home team has never deferred all year long. The home team usually goes, and then the road, then the home, then the road, then the home, and the road. Obviously, it'll end, it's best of 3, whoever scores the most goals, and if at the end of the shootout, or, if it's already been decided, like 2-0, and then, 1, it wouldn't matter anyway. No. Oh, my God. San Jose is deferring. How about that? Kaprizov, his first shootout attempt for the Wild to give them a 1-0 lead. Kaprizov missed the net with the backhand. We have 5 in soccer? Yeah. And unlike hockey, you can't get to a skating start. You just stand at the circle. You can walk back a bit and then kick the ball. My iPhone, I will mod you after this is done. This is insanity. Donato for San Jose. Yeah, I know. The game's still going on. Donato with it. Donato with speed. Donato shoots. Save Talbot. He got his stick down low, and we are still scoreless in the shootout. It just went down low and hit the skate. There actually used to be ties in hockey, but they got rid of that after the lockout of the 04-05, 2004-2005 season, and now it's shootouts, and whoever wins gets 2 points after the overtime 5-minute period. Here's Fiala shooting. Score! Fiala! 1-0 Wild in the shootout. The former Nashville Predators of 18 and Golden Packer finding a way through on Martin Jones and down low it goes. They take the 1-0 lead in the shootout just like that. It is the captain, Logan Couture, with the puck. Couture handles it. Couture scores! Beautiful backhand, and this game is tied. Just like that. Mr. Backhander threw on Talbot, and now the Wild, they have a chance to take the lead. Now, Zuccarello will be the guy. And if he does not score, though, San Jose can win it. Zuccarello motors in. Zuccarello score! Wild win with the save. Matt Zuccarello beats out Martin Jones, the former Los Angeles Kings. They know whether to look up and go, oh boy, it doesn't matter. He is as close on the roster in the 2014 Cup Final. Here we go. The Sharks. Here's LeBanc. Score! LeBanc! And this is not over yet. We go to extras. Knight threw a bunch of goals here in the shootout. Sorry about that. Marcus Johansson, who scored a goal today and hit the post today. He comes in, shoots, saved by Jones, and the Sharks will win it with a goal. This was Johansson moving through, and he went low again. He was trying to sneak it right through the legs, but the 5-hole closed up for Martin Jones. So the Sharks are going to have a chance to win the game, and it's going to be Tomas Hertl. He has scored some fantastic goals this year. And Hertl closes in. Backhander saved by Talbot. We go to the 5th round. He went down there low with the stick, and he put it right on the icing line and was able to stab it out with a Hertl backhand, so this game continues. Wild are going to go with Nicholas Bjugstad. Nick Bjugstad twirls on the left blue line. He's been good against the Sharks in his career. Bjugstad fires it wide, completely airmailed the net. He is upset with himself, and the Sharks can win it again. And he's trying to get Jones to go down, but instead of just holding at that point, because it is a shootout, you got to score, you got to shoot. Not score, shoot. Here's Evander Kane. Kane weaves through. You know, he's a good player. Kane at the left circle. Kane holds back at her forehand. Oh, I think he had Talbot beaten, but he missed the puck. We go to the 6th round. This is an incredible game as Evander Kane, he just kind of had Talbot beaten a little bit. Oh, he absolutely did. Oh, he had him dead to rights all the way in Minneapolis. That's where he had him, but still was able to score. Now it's Victor Rask. Okay, Victor Rask shooting, saved by Jones. And once again, Sharks with the chance up. But they're going 5-hole here. They're not going 9-hole. This one's a little low under the blocker, and it's not specifically stick side. Specifically, it is stick side, but specifically on him. Under Burns. We're a wild player. Burns holds backhander. Missed the net. We go to the 7th inning of this. This has been long.
Taking the puck to his backhand, having played with Fred, I've seen this move many times. He's got such long reach, but he scored on Capo.
So the goaltenders have been really big here. Talbot and Martin Jones, and he is bailing out the Minnesota Wild is Talbot, and it's Eric Sinek at the right blue line. Can he give Minnesota the advantage? No. It is glove saved, stopped by Martin Jones, and the Sharks with the opportunity, and they can win. They win. I have a shooter out for San Jose. Let's see who it is. It's Leonard. Leonard closes, shoots, scores. No, he missed it. Leonard hit the post. Never went in. He beat Talbot. Leonard hit the post. And I think Talbot thought it was in, and it was not. We go to the 8th. How fatigued the Sharks must be. We're almost at 1:15 in the morning and East Coast time, and we're still playing hockey here in St. Louis. Here's a shot, Hartman. San Jose, here's a shot, Hartman. Missed the net completely, and it's 13 minutes after midnight in St. Paul, and still playing as Hartman missed, and now again. Same thing with San Jose. They're coming close here. That's one, I don't think even hit Jones. They just missed the net there for Hartman. It really just shanked it. Oh, it's going to be Carlson for the Sharks to give San Jose a 4-3 lead. And 4-3 win. Carlson fires, scores. Carlson wins it for the Sharks. He scored the 2 goals today to give them a 3-2 lead. And Carlson scores in the shootout at the bottom of the 8th. Ramrod missed through Talbot. And it's not a walk-off, but it's close to that. Sharks will get 2 points against Minnesota, and Avalanche fans are going to be happy. But the Sharks will win. And as I promised, I'm not making you a mod, Reese. I don't even know you, but I will make my iPhone a mod. All right, just made your mod. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern for Devils and Bruins. Some of what I can stream of Florida and Detroit, and then also the Michigan Wolverines basketball game against March Madness, the March Madness against UCLA. Also tomorrow being the last Fox Sports Detroit game in history because they're calling it Ball of Sports or something after. So we'll see you guys. Yes, you are. See you guys tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Well, not tomorrow night, obviously. It's Tuesday right now, early morning, but we'll see you. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody.